Noche de Cuentos is a program of Reforma. We started it as part of Camila initiative, or literacy initiative, part of the advocacy for libraries. And, but we're going to continue it because no library should go without having Noche de Cuentos.
Yes.
No library should go without having Noche de Cuentos. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. We all have stories. And our stories are important too. And we want to share them. Our next storyteller here is a local native, Felicia Sanchez Garbizo, perdón. I don't know what happened to my glasses. As a local storyteller, she runs a Hispanic coordinating Hispanic services for the Pueblo City County Public Library, and she's also Youth Services Department. She also works in the Youth Services as a library assistant. We are so happy and so delighted for you to be here and to share your stories with us.
And I'm used to, and my experience in storytelling is with kids and adults and also, teenagers and that kind of thing. But tonight I'm going to tell you one of my favorite stories, and hopefully I can take you back a little bit to when you were younger and see if you can relate to the character in this story. So, this is the story of La Hormiguita. La Hormiguita waited all winter long in her underground home because the ground was covered with nothing but snow. But no sooner did the snow start to melt, La Hormiguita grabbed her mama, ran to the door. Mira, mama, look outside. The grass is green, the snow is melting. Can I go outside and play? What about it? No, Mijita, don't you see those big dark clouds up there? Can't you feel how cold it is? It's not springtime yet, and I don't want you going outside to play. Fine, said La Hormiguita. But while La Hormiguita's mama was busy in the house, she snuck outside to play anyway. Oh, La Hormiguita had a blast. She climbed up every blade of grass. She went upside down until the branches were shaking. Before long, La Hormiguita realized, cold. Mama was right. I better get going home. And as La Hormiguita was crawling off the branch, she realized she was lost. And as she kept crawling off the branch, she slowly crawled up. And as she was looking up, she saw something in the sky she'd never seen before. Snow. When she crawled off the branch, she stopped at the bottom and she just looked up at the snow slowly falling. She stood there in amazement like this. She stood there so long and just staring up at the sky. She didn't realize the snowflake came floating all the way down. And when she went to walk away, her foot was stuck. She looked down at the snow and she said, Snow, let go of my foot so I can go home. Nieve, and the snow looked up and said, No quiero. I don't want to. You don't want to. Whatever, the snow wouldn't listen. And La Hormiguita thought, I know, she could see the sun coming out just a little bit. Maybe if I tell the sun to melt the snow, then the snow will listen. So she looked up at the sun and she told the sun to melt the snow. Sol, dice nieve, suéltame patita para que pueda mi gatita. And the sun looked down and said, No quiero. No quiero. Who would help her now? The sun wouldn't melt the snow, and what could cover the called out to the wind and told the wind to blow away the cloud. Viento, viento, desbarata nube, nube, estaba sol, sol, grita nieve, nieve. Toda esa nubecita me lleva a la virgencita. Por favor. She looked out and she heard the wind say, the wind wouldn't howl, but the cloud would come to the sun. And one thing that Lorena knew that would stop the wind, a wall. Well, far and she saw a wall, part of a building, way over there. She called out and she told the wall to block the wind. ¡Paren! ¡Paren! ¡Atajamiento! ¡Viento! ¡Desbarata nube! ¡Nube! ¡Tapa sol! ¡Sol! ¡Grite nieve! ¡Nieve! ¡Por favor! ¡Tú estás mi maldito! And the wall stood there as still as could be and said, "No quiero." The niñita was getting scared and cold and knew she was in trouble. She listened to Mama. Listened to her. The wall listened and then she remembered a little creature who likes to knock holes through the wall. Do you know what that is?
Ratón.
A ratón, you're right. So she called out to the little ratón in the field. Ratón, ratón, she told her, knock holes through the wall. Ratón, ratón, la ingeniera, pare, atajamiento, viento, desbarata nube, nube, tapa sol, sol, grite nieve, nieve, suelta mi manita para que vaya a mi casita. And that little ratón looked up and said, no quiero, atajamiento. Adiós. Well, there's only one thing she knew of that likes to chase mice. What's that?
El gato.
El gato. And she saw the cat in the distance. He had his eye on that little mouse. She called out to the cat and told the cat to chase him. Gato, gato. Gato. Recoge ratón. Ratón. Ay, pare, atajamiento, viento, desbarata nube, nube, tapa sol, sol, grite nieve, nieve. Suelta mi manita para que vaya a mi casita. Por favor. And the cat looked over. No quiero, Rita. Well, there's only one other thing that likes to chase a cat. A dog.
Perro.
So she called out to the dog, far in the distance, over there on the porch, on the farmer's porch. He was just snoring. She called out to the dog and told the dog to chase the cat. Perro, persigue gato, gato, recoge ratón, ratón, ay, pare, atajamiento, viento, desbarata nube, nube, tapa sol, sol, grita nieve, nieve. Suelta la patita para que vaya a mi casita. And what do you think that dog said? He just stood there, opened up one eye. No quiero. Lorita was doomed. She didn't know what to do. The dog won't help, and there's nobody that she knows to make the dog move. The farmer's probably sleeping. Oh, and then she remembered the flea who lives on the dog. And she called out to the flea and tell the flea to bite the dog, and maybe the dog will chase the cat. Okay. So, with one last plea, she called out to the flea. Pulga, pica, perro, perro, persigue gato, gato, recoge ratón, ratón, ligera, pare, atajamiento, viento, desbarata nube, nube, tapa sol, sol, grite nieve, nieve. Suelta mi manita para que vaya a mi casita. And do you know what? The flea is the cousin to the ant. And when started chasing the mouse, and that mouse started gnawing holes through the wall to find out what was coming. The wall blocked the wind blew away the cloud covered the sun melted the snow, and the snow poured Laurita sweating. Laurita ran home as fast as her little legs could carry her. And from then on, Laurita waited until it was springtime, and her mama said she could go outside and play. And that's the story of Laurita. What should she have done? Does anybody know? Listen to her mama, because we all do that, right? And also what she learned is to always be nice to your cousins. Thank you so much.
If you see Ghana, where is Ghana? She's gone? Ghana Elker. She has done yeoman's work, not just for the conference, but for this program also. So I want to thank Ghana for all the work and for all her help. So if you see her, thank her for this evening, as well as Lucia, because this was, of course, Lucia's pride and joy. Our next performer, our next storyteller is Gabriela Caballero. She is no stranger to Denver. She's co-founder and artistic director of the Modern Muse Theater and has acted for over 19 seasons here at the Denver Center Theater Company. Toured nationally with New York's National Theater Performing Arts, and has narrated over 550 audio books for the National Library Service. Wow, I hope some of us have those in our library collections. And has received 2 Heartland Emmy nominations for Best Documentary Narration. We're so pleased to have you, Gabriela, for being here.